Are we being filmed right now?
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Karen and I did my eyebrows for this.
Wow. Shit's getting serious. Hey, put it in his mouth. Lock it out. Now give him some more.
I knew you were ready to go. I was like,
What's happening, guys? So this footage was from Saturday. It was our second edition of Donut Saturday. So a bunch of us got together, had some donuts, did some lifting, and it was a good time. But it was also conservative max day for me, and things did not go quite according to plan. This was 485 pounds, which went way better than I expected it to. It felt really good. So I was planning on probably doing 510 pounds, but based on how good that felt, I decided to jump up to 515 pounds. And as you'll see here in a second, it did not go so well. I didn't feel good. I just kind of psyched myself out of this lift. I really did. the walkout didn't feel good. I didn't feel steady. I hesitated on the descent, and it just cost me. And it just wasn't there. So, it is what it is. I'm not pissed about it. I'm not upset about it. I'm not sad about it. I'm not overthinking anything. It just was one of those things. I didn't hit it. I believe it's there, but on this day it wasn't, and I shouldn't be too surprised. I've been pretty fatigued here. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I made a post about this, and one of the things I talked about during it was just my change in mindset lately, which I've done videos about this too, and I don't want to get too redundant, but just really quick, I want to talk about how it feels so refreshing to just have this different mindset going into training and not being, you know, caught up in the performance and just continuing to push on no matter what. So it feels really good. But anyway, went on to bench, and this was my 295 pound attempt, which went up really well, so I decided to keep going up. And last week I did 310, so this week I did 315, and as much as I wanted to go above that based on how the squat went, I went ahead and stuck with 315, which this ties a PR, and it still went really well. I felt really clean with it, and it moved really well, so definitely got more in there. Really, really happy with the way my bench is progressing. I honestly could not be happier, and I'm just really digging this wider grip. It's making things a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more stable. And the biggest thing with the wide grip for me, especially when reps get tough, I'm able to grind a lot better than when I had a narrower grip, and I think that's really going to pay off for me long term. So after that, I backed off to 290 pounds for singles, and those went just fine. Then of course, after I got done with that, it was time to go on to deadlifts, and as you can probably imagine, I was a little fatigued by the time I get to deadlifts. That's going to be pretty common, especially with conservative maxing and doing them all on the same day. But it went okay. This was my 465 pound attempt here, and it moved really well, so I went up to 495, because even though it moved really well, I could tell I didn't feel as good as it should. So stuck with 495, and it moved okay. I kind of hitched a little bit at the top. I kind of got out of position a little bit, but good enough for the gym anyway, and I stuck with that, and then backed off to 460 pounds from there, and finished off the day. This was a long day in the gym. I was there for about 5.5 hours between doing all the lifts, and talking to my friends, and hanging out and everything else. It was a very long day. It really slowed down when I missed that 515 pound attempt on squat. That obviously took a little bit out of me and had me rethinking things, but it is what it is. I love my time there, so it's all good. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video.